good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. This is Meg at Chasing Retro, and today I have several things to share with you today. Very exciting things. The first will be a couple of things that I ordered from some Etsy shops. I had a birthday gift card from my in-laws for Etsy, and I've been debating for weeks over what to buy, and I finally figured out narrowed down my choices and ordered some things a week or so ago, and they're slowly starting to come in. So I'm going to share 2 of those with you, 2 orders of 5 that have come in. And then I wanted to share a antique store haul, a little bit of a craft fair haul, if you will, and then last but not least, a yard sale, very small yard sale haul, and a Hobby Lobby haul. So it's been a crazy week. My husband officiated a wedding, so we were completely tied up all weekend with that. But in the middle of all that, we made time to go do some of these other things, pairing things with errands we had to run anyway to make our time more efficient, you know, because when spring yard sale season is here, y'all, we have to fit them in where we can because they're usually awesome. So let me start with the Etsy order first. Rather, 2 Etsy orders. The first order is from Lavender and Old Lace Company on Etsy. I'm going to link her shop as well as the other shop that I'm going to show you next below. So please go check out their items. Okay, so I started really trying to think, what do I not have in my stash or not have enough of? It's really easy to buy the things that we love, but have too much of already. So I was like, okay, I need vintage wallpaper, and I could use a few more vintage sheet designs to choose from when I'm making pockets and all that stuff. So this shop specializes in vintage sheets and sheet fabric. So she sells charm packs like this, but she also sells sheets by the half yard in so many different patterns. So let me open this real quick. Here's my receipt. Okay, she's got a little foam flower here with some tulle. I love it. And it's on this pin. And of course, I will reuse this tie as well because it is also a vintage sheet. This is a 70s pattern. I remember looking at this because I wanted to buy my mom some 70s pillowcases last year for Mother's Day, and I looked at all types of patterns like this one. I cannot remember what this one's called, but it has like ivy in the background. But these are just beautiful. I know a lot of sellers on Etsy sell vintage sheet charm packs, but I just really liked the assortment that this seller had. I'll flip through them real quick for you. Ooh, daisies and roses together. Oh, that's pretty. My fingernails are short right now because I broke one and I had to trim them all down to match. So I feel like I'm like not able to grab anything. I like that. Oh, look how cute and 80s that one is. I love the watercolor florals. Yellow, of course, is my favorite. Pink is second runner-up. Another cool 80s pattern. Oh, I've had this before. I love it. I've never had the full sheet though. Don't y'all wish there was like a store that just sold vintage sheets? Maybe there is somewhere in the US, but I haven't found it. I think that would be the most fun and the most dangerous store to go in. They can have them organized by brand or by theme or by decade. Ooh, that's cool, isn't it? Sorry, I feel like I'm all thumbs today. Cute. Yeah, these are really nice. These will be so much fun to pick from because they're the size they are, 5 by 5 squares, I think, maybe 6 by 6, I don't remember. You could almost get away with 2 pockets out of each one. It would be a small pocket, or you could do a giant pocket, or you could turn them into 2 tags. I mean, there's so many things you can do with these charm packs. Oh, I've seen this one before, yeah. The lily. That's neat. Ooh, interesting. Some of these I'd never seen before. And then I did get one sheet by the half yard. This is funny how you don't really think about things till you see them online. I'm trying to kind of gather all of the sheets that I remember my parents using on our beds when we were growing up. I had strawberry shortcake sheets and I had holly hobby sheets, but of course I had a double bed. It was a double canopy bed, and so Mom would just, you know, she would put normal sheets on my bed as well, and we had these, and I had forgotten about these. I cannot find a pattern name or maker for this. If y'all know what this is, please let me know. But when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I have to get that because I remember this as a kid. Flower Box is one of the ones I remember most, and I was able to find those in an estate sale in the package about 3 years ago. That's probably my favorite, but this one I had to have as well. So that's Lavender and Old Lace Company. Please check out her shop. The next shop is called Ink Drop, and I don't she has some numbers after that, so I'm just going to link her channel below. I don't remember the numbers. Okay, I just went ahead and pulled it up onto the desk with me. So here it is. It's Ink Drop 43212. And she has the stamp and like an ink blot that she's stamped and embossed, which is really cool. She sent me a little note. Thank you so much. I'm excited to see these items. Let's see, I will pull this out first. This is probably, I've ordered some vintage wallpaper pieces from her, which is what I'm most excited about. Honestly, I bought more from this shop to get free shipping. You know, it's always a good excuse to say that's what you're doing. So I did that, and I ended up getting something that I love but didn't really need, but I'll show you in a second. I can always use them for sure. This is cool the way it's wrapped. I was really wondering how she was going to send these vintage wallpaper sheets to me without like folding them. That's a cool piece too. Save that. And this looks like vintage gift wrap. Okay, so this wallpaper I will be using in journals, of course, but since I only have one piece per design, I will be scanning these and saving the files to use in my personal journals. I can't offer them to y'all or sell them or anything like that, or use the images in sold journals because of copyright, but I will definitely be scanning them for my personal reuse. For journals for, you know, giving to friends and family. Y'all get ready. These are epic. Let me move my coffee back a little. So I think I ordered the pink set, the blue set, and the yellow and green set. She had several more sets to pick from, but here's one of the blues. Isn't that exquisite? I mean, I'm loving it. It's my dream to find a sample wallpaper book of this age. I have never found one this old. And if you know what I'm talking about, when you find them online, they're very high, or they're like on Facebook Marketplace and they're a good price. But when they give you a shipping quote, if it's porch pickup and they say, I can ship it, but it'll be, and it's always high because it's extremely heavy. So it's just going to be one of those things that I probably have to wait a while to get. It's going to have to be a local porch pickup. This is so lovely. Oh my goodness. I love it. Oh, wow. It's sort of, the pink and yellow together almost gives it sort of a, it's not really coming off the same on camera. It's very warm and golden and peachy looking when I first look at it. I love this pink gingham. It's almost like a stamped gingham. This is honestly one of the reasons why I bought this set. It's just so beautiful. Can you imagine that in like a little toddler girl's room? So cute. This one is beautiful too. Like, I'm drooling over these. These are so amazing. It's going to be hard to even cut them to fit into my scanner. That's how seriously I'm going to treat these things. It may be a while before I can do that. Oh, here's the green with the same pattern. And this one is just, I would wear a dress made out of this. So pretty. Okay, so that's Ink Drop 43212, I think. Yep. So please check out her shop. Let me set these over here for protection. All right. Here is. Oh, I forgot. I also ordered some fabric from her. Let me grab it. It has some. She's got shredded paper, which is great. Like paper shred, recycled shipping. I just ordered a sample. It's like a little fabric bundle, I guess. And honestly, I ordered it for the peach lace because if you've remembered me talking about it, I am starting to save things for a peaches and cream series of journals. I hope more than one. And it's honestly hard to find peach things. I have found that to be true. So I've never seen any peach lace like this, so I went ahead and picked up this pack. But of course the other ones I'm excited about too. Lovely. And I'll keep this pink tulle as well. I even looked at Hobby Lobby the other day and they didn't have peach. I said pink, I meant to say peach. They did not have peach tulle. They had like this bright coral, which I will use bits of coral in the journal, but no soft peach at all. These are a little bit smaller than fat quarters. I think they look like maybe 12 by 18s, something like that. Cute. That looks like reproduction feed sack print, if I'm guessing. I love this. Is that not so cute? Tiny little pink with a, it's very sheer. It's like, I don't know what you call this kind of fabric. Dimity, is that right? I don't know. One of the shears. It's not piqué, it's too thick, too thin for that. That looks kind of like ticking, doesn't it? And then, oh, this is cute. This is a lot of these types of fabrics is what I find a lot of in the scrap bins at Recraft, where I like to go when I can make it over there. It's not near me, but when I go, my husband knows I'm going to stay at least 2 hours because I don't get to go often. This is flannel, and it is beautiful. It looks like it's like never been used. Like not probably off-cut and then stored for years. I love it. Okay. That was my fabric bundle from her. And last but not least, I got some there's little pieces of paper everywhere. I picked up two, I'm just gonna cut this, 2 typewriter books, textbooks, I guess you would say. This is like the moving paper. I moved a lot as a kid, being a military kid, so the smell of moving paper just takes me right back to those uncertain days, waking up in a new house. Okay, here is the typewriter. These are in great condition compared to the ones that I have. I don't know why they're almost always red. I have one that's navy and I have 3 now that's red. But they are, I think, from the 20s. Are they not wonderful? Yeah, they are very, very well taken care of. There's some writing in it, little math sums and things, but I love that. That just makes it more precious to me. Look at all that figuring. And this is another one. Yeah, and I think she included these. These were in the pictures, but not the description. It's just like little pamphlets that she tossed in. This looks very 70s. I love it. I bet this is her class time. So neat. Yeah, this will be fun. I like how the size of these are smaller than what I have too. So this is nice. More manageable for making things. All right, that was Ink Drop 43212. That's the end of the Etsy. Let me move that out of the way, and now we will start on. Let's do craft fair first. Okay, so every year we go to this little spring festival, and it's basically a gathering of artists from all over the Southeast. And every year I try, if I can afford to, I try to buy something from another artist. One year there was a lady there selling junk journals. They were bare junk journals, no pockets or anything. But I did not buy one because they were a little bit out of my price range. But that's the only time I've ever seen anything journal related there. However, there are a lot of painters, sketch artists, potters. I'm not a huge pottery fan, but I know people out there love it. Potters, wind chime, like glass art, glass wind chimes, glass sun catchers, that kind of stuff. But I found this lady. I think she's been here twice now, and I fell in love with her art, and I like the story behind it. So I purchased 2 of her little prints. These are called. This is a glisse print. This may be as well. I don't know if this is an original or not. I couldn't really figure out by the signs, but I know this is a print of one of her originals. This might be an original because it's canvas, and this is not canvas, I don't think. But this is a little cat, as you can see. It looks like, so my husband and I, when we first got married, we got 2 cats, one about 10 months apart, and they were both adopted at 6 weeks old, and the second one looked like this. She had she was tuxedo, but she had long hair, and she had a little white chin, and she was our little baby. Of course, she was more partial to me. The first cat was more partial to my husband, as often happens, but she was my little buddy, and so I decided to get this one. So the story behind these, the name of the artist is Jean Mack. She's on Facebook. I think I need to see if I can link her as well. She said that these are all portraits of cats that were rescued from behind dumpsters behind grocery stores where she lives. I don't know if she went out there and took pictures of them, or maybe there's a rescue that brings those cats in and she went into the rescue and took pictures of them for painting. But whatever the case, I have this fondness in my heart for cats that are, you know, on the streets, street cats, we call them. A lot of our adoptions as a family have been street cats, and I just love them. They're some of the sweetest cats. So I wanted to get her. I'm going to say it's a her. And then this, I love Volkswagen Bugs. I love Volkswagens in general, but it's my dream to one day maybe own one of these classic Bugs. And she had 4 colors, red, blue, green, and yellow. And it was really hard to decide, but I went with yellow because it's my favorite color. Can y'all see that tiny little robin or bluebird? I think it's a bluebird. Eastern bluebird. So she must use the tiniest brushes. But I love her work. So her name is Jean Mack, like I said. M-A-C-K. So adorable. Super adorable. That was my purchase from the craft fair. Also at the craft fair was a tent that they always have. That's basically, I think the money goes towards the Elks Club or something like that, but they take discarded library books and resell them for $1 a piece. Normally I don't find anything there, but this year I did. I found a reprint of the Waddy Piper Little Engine That Could. Believe it or not, I don't have this one yet. So this will be fun to use in journals because though it is a reprint, the artwork is super retro and vintage and I love it. I've wanted it for a while. And then I found this one. This type of book was real popular in the 70s. A lot of book clubs, school book clubs would sell them. But I'd never heard of this guy. Of course, I've heard of the illustrator. So I just got it, honestly, for the color. The pinks and greens. And this little guy. I mean, he's just cute. It's like a salamander or something. I don't know. Salamanders and mice who are friends. I mean, that's an interesting idea for a book. Oh, there's more insects in here and snails. So yeah, couldn't pass that one up. And then I love Thornton Burgess animal stories. I used to read them to our kids when they were little. And this is just a collection of... The illustrations remind me a little bit of Jan Brett. So I got this to use these pages as ephemera as well. I just noticed that so many of my things this year are animal themed. So funny. We have an antique store that I love to go in, and they had closed it for a while for renovation and recently reopened it. So I went in today, this weekend, excuse me, and picked up a few things. I got this pack of, this is not antique, but Fiskars and Provo Craft scissors. I have some like the Michaels brand, and they're not great. They're very choppy when they cut. But I have had these before. I got rid of all of them when I thought I was done scrapbooking years ago. Big mistake, but I have 3 more now. And then this brand I hope is good. I like to use the Deco Edge on when I reprint vintage photographs to make them look like they're the original. This is a map, of course, of one of the towns in our state, cities, I guess you would say. And I just love it. It's very vintage, very green, and it was only $1, so I'll be using the cover as well. That's just cool. That would make a really cool journal, actually. I may have to consider that. Bolster it somehow with some laminating, or I don't know, maybe just put something on the inside and double it up. It's a little creased, but you could sew around the edges and bolster it up. Y'all, I didn't have much time to look through them because I was in a hurry. We had the wedding to get ready for, but oh my goodness, y'all. Look. Did y'all know that malls used to have postcards? So vintage retail is like one of my, I guess, fascinations, fixations, whatever. I love anything vintage retail. And so when I saw this, I about fell in the floor. I picked up 12 or 13 postcards. I'm going to have to go back because there's so many gems in here. I got this one just because it's cool. It's evidently a new housing development in South Florida in the 60s. I got this because it's Lafayette, Louisiana, and I used to have piano competitions there, so I'm very familiar with that town, and it's just super retro and cool. I mean, those light fixtures, come on now, that's just cool. I got 2 from Austria, so these will be going into my Sound of Music journal folder that I'm just now starting to gather. It will be a long time before I have what I need for those, but I'm excited about that. I got this for my Scottish journals I'm going to make one day. A few more destinations, Hawaii, things like that. And then these are ink blotters. So So pretty cool. These were higher priced than the postcards. But yes, the postcards were a very good price. So I told the ladies there, I will be back this week or next week to go through the other 2 boxes I did not get to see. And then, as I usually do, I picked up 2 more. I pretty much have bought everything that they had, but this shop used to be a drugstore years and years ago, and so all the old stock cards were left in the back storeroom when they purchased it, and they've been slowly selling it in packs. So I got 2 more packs to add to my stash. I use these religiously in my journals, all of them. Let's see, is that okay? Now I got 1 small thing that I got at Marshall's, and I mean small. I got 2 gift bags, y'all. So you may remember this pattern. This is the Martha Stewart napkin pattern that I got. I did not know they also had gift bags. I feel like every time I go in Marshall's, they've pulled out more that goes with something I've already bought from them. And I'm like, you guys, why do you keep doing this? You're forcing me to have to keep rechecking. So they have dinner napkins, which I got. Evidently, they also have beverage napkins, which I don't have. And now they have gift bags, and it's embossed. These are embossed. So I have never tried to make a journal out of a gift bag, but I plan to watch some tutorials and see if I can figure it out. Of course, I can use the ribbon. That's sort of a coral color. I might save that for the Peaches and Cream journal. And this looks like, is it Rifle Paper? No, Rachel Aswell. But it looks like Rifle Paper Company. So very excited about this. This is sort of a water, almost a canvasy feeling paper, very thick. And last but not least, Hobby Lobby. Y'all, I go through this stuff. And would you believe that I picked up the 1 bottle that has the bowed base? It will not stand straight. So I may transfer this to my old bottle when it's out. I still can't get anybody to explain to me the difference between these 2. I know some stores carry one and some stores carry the other. I bought this at a Hobby Lobby 30 minutes away, and I bought this at a Hobby Lobby 15 minutes away. Both stores don't carry the other one, so I am completely confused. If y'all know the difference between these, let me know, because I can't find a straight answer anywhere. They both seem to work the same. And then I bought 2 trims. This is for the Peaches and Cream journal. It's sort of a peachy pink. I have the thin version, but I didn't have the thick. And then I bought these for the journals I'm working on right now, which are vintage floral journals made from vintage sheets. They will be with Mother's Day in mind, but they will be feminine and beautiful for any person who would like to have a vintage floral journal. But I wanted to get some yellow pom-pom trim for those. And then their thread was on sale. I'm not a huge fan of Hobby Lobby thread, honestly. I feel like it breaks very easily, and I feel like it's thin, like thinner than the Coats and Clark. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I haven't had the best luck with it, but for 99 cents a spool, I was like, let me just go ahead and grab some because I'm here. I bought some jump rings. I use these to run the ribbons through for the tassels that I make, and then I attach a keychain clip to that and attach it to the journal. So I was completely out of these. I got some glassine treat bags. I did not have many white left. I have like the brown color, but I needed more white. And then I purchased 3 6x6 paper pads because I'm very low on what I have to choose from. I actually have both of these already in the 12x12 and love them, but it's always nice to have a smaller version of the same designs for making tags and such. So I got those, and then these were 40% off, maybe 50, I don't remember. And then I got these because honestly, y'all, it's hard to find yellow paper. It really is hard to find yellow paper for journals, like bright yellow. Though these have bees on some of the yellow, I will be using these in the vintage floral journals. So I got that. That was my Etsy. Oh, I see one thing I forgot to show y'all. It's a mystery item. Y'all help me out. I say one thing. I forgot the yard sale items. 3 more things. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry it's taking forever today. I got this bag of vintage wooden ornaments. I know some people call these German wooden ornaments. I don't know that that's true. But these are just, there's broken pieces. They need some work. But I sort of started collecting these in a weird way. I feel like I just keep finding them and acquiring them, and then I like to display them on my piano at Christmas time if they'll stand up. Some don't. So I got this bag of ornaments, and then I have never seen this book before. This is Campfire Girls, which I'm assuming is like a type of Girl Scouts or a, I don't know, runner-up to Girl Scouts. And y'all, the whole book is blue and pink. Isn't it so pretty? Or I guess more of a coral pink. Very nice. And last but not least is the mystery item. Y'all need to tell me what this is, because the lady who sold it to me didn't know. Another lady at the yard sale talking to me who loves stained glass did not know. And I came home thinking it was a candle holder, and I cannot find any candle holders or votives to fit right in the bottom of it. Here it is. It's beautiful. I got it because it was pretty and it was only 75 cents. It's not glass, it's the plasticky stuff, but evidently it was handmade by someone because they wrote their name and the date. It's not even, as you can see. I mean, if she's learning how to do this, I'm sure it's very difficult to get it perfect. Maybe that's why the candle won't fit right. But I tried putting a votive down there and it wobbles or it leans. And then I was like, well, the lady was like, I thought it should go like this to cover a candle, but there's hooks on it. One of the hooks needs to be resoldered. It's coming off. So she was like, maybe it was a hanging candle holder. But then again, would you want to put a wobbly candle in something like this and hang it outside, or worse, inside, and the risk it falling out and catching your rug on fire? No. So I don't know. I love stained glass and could not leave it behind. So if y'all have ideas of what this is, let me know, please. I'm not going to get rid of it because I don't know what it is, but I would like to use it for its intended purpose. And though it's not perfect, it is someone's handicraft, and I wanted to rescue it. So that was what I picked up all through the week, most of it on the weekend, but a little bit through the week on my hauls. So tonight at midnight, I will be choosing the winner, or rather the contest is over tonight at midnight. If you want to submit a VR, please do that. Use the hashtag WayBackWhenInspiresAgain. And then tomorrow, Monday, I will be announcing the winner. It probably won't be till near the end of the day because we have several things we need to do, appointments and such. But yes, I will be announcing the winner tomorrow. I'll make a video and I'll also post it on my community page. Those of you who did submit a VR get 2 entries. I'll post the video of the winners and mail out the gifts on Tuesday. Thanks to everyone who's participated so far, helping me celebrate 2,000 subscribers and sort of late birthday, because that's when it was supposed to go up originally. And I hope you guys have a great day. Tell me your favorite item from today. Let me know what you like best. If you want any more information about the artist or the Etsy shops that I didn't give you, let me know. And I'll talk to you in the next one. See you guys.